Hello, beautiful friends. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a special channeled message for the Divine Feminine. Now, oh my gosh, okay, so much has been going on. Many wonderful blessings and wonderful readings. The Twin Flame guidance sessions I've been doing with you guys have been phenomenal and just so eye-opening and beautiful to really just be part of, and I want to thank you for that. But today, what we're going to do is something different and something I feel is really important to do, and I want to give you a glimpse into some new work that I'm doing that is here to really support the healing process of this journey. Now, I know many of you guys watch these readings, you watch readings from other readers, and you hear the information and what's going on in the collective. Maybe you're getting private readings with people, and you know, a lot of the question is, okay, now I know the energies, I know what's happening, but then what do I need to do to heal? What do I need to do to focus? Like, what do I need to focus on? What do I need to actively let go of? I mean, there's so many of these phrases that we use in these readings for people, and a lot of it's like, where does the rubber meet the road? What do I need to focus on in my healing work, on myself? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to be aware of? And so this is going to be a special reading. I'm going to do a channeled freeform reading for the Divine Feminines that are on the brink of union. Okay, so I do readings for many different clients that are at various stages of their twin flame journey, and there are a number of you that are, it's where the union is relatively I mean imminent. Okay, and I know we've been hearing that from other readers and the collective. There's a contingent of twin flames that are in the process of coming into union. And so this is a reading for those of you that have moved into the place of owning your power, being in your power, not being in your fear, like very much at all, and just trusting. So if you're one of those that's kind of gone through the fear, wanting to know, to understand, to kind of figure out what's happening so you can make sense of everything, this is more for the people that have moved through that part of their path. So if you're a Divine Feminine who's kind of released the need to know, but you know deep down, but you're trusting it, you're loving your life in the meantime, you're focusing on your mission, your passion, you know that it's going to happen, you have that faith. Yes, you may have moments of being in a little bit of doubt here or there. That's only normal, but you're overwhelmingly comfortable and confident and truly stepping into the Divine Feminine, the power of the Divine Feminine, you know, to attract, to receive, and to be worthy of this love. So if this is going to be a channeled reading specific to those of you on the brink of union, okay? I've been doing a lot of private healing work that's been working on this exact phase, and I wanted to bring this to you guys here through YouTube because if this is resonating for you, this is a new type of reading that I'm doing for people. And in my coaching sessions, the guidance sessions that I do live with people, because this is where we can really move through some of those last final pieces that need to be moved out of the way in order to clear the path. Okay, so again, this is a general reading, so if this isn't really resonating or where you are, this is just a reading that's not meant for where you are in your journey, and there are other readings or videos that I do where you are, but this is just really targeted. I felt very called to do this reading today. So I'm going to share with you, and I've also just gotten, gosh, I think I got 9 new decks, guys. I know it's a little, I was like, all of a sudden I have all these new friends in my world here, and I've been starting to incorporate a few of them. I don't incorporate all of them at once because it takes time to get to know the energies and how they best might resonate with how I do my work. But there's already 2 that are standing out that are really, I feel, very imperative and important right now for the Divine Feminines that are on the brink of union. They're important for other ones too, but I'm just going to use this as an example. So I guess that's it for now. I'm going to just get started on this reading. If you're a Divine Feminine that's really feeling like you're in this great place, you're centered, you feel like there's things brewing, things potentially happening, things right around the corner, this is the reading for you. So with that, I do have this kunzite here that is going to support the energies of this reading. And this is a beautiful stone for the energies of receptivity of divine love. So this is opening up your heart to be able to receive love. So for those of you that have been giving throughout your lives, this is your time to receive. So this kunzite is going to support this reading. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting. I am just so grateful for each and every one of you, even if you don't ever say a word, because I can feel your energy, and I hope that you're getting some support through my work and through my videos, and I just want to say thank you. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Well, look what just flew out. 10 of Wands. So with the Divine Feminines, I mean, I can't even make this up. I have waves of chills. 10 of Wands, the end of a difficult situation. This is coming out of the fire. This is coming out of a challenged situation. There's been a lot going on, and it's kind of rounding the corner towards the end. So that wanted to be known right away. And then we're getting the 10 of Swords. Again, completion of this challenge situation. And I don't read reversals in this deck, FYI. My deck knows this. And other readers do. That's totally fine. I just happen to not. So we're getting the 10 of Wands. So a lot of things happening. Too much work. This is about kind of the completion of being in that place. 10 of Swords is end of a difficult situation. The truth coming out. Starting of a new cycle. And 3 of Pentacles is the energy of having gone through this transformational process, Divine Feminines. You guys are in this place of, you're that butterfly that's morphed, and you're still just needing a little bit more support, which again is what we're doing with this reading exactly. So thank you, Spirit, for bringing that to me, because you couldn't have set it up more perfectly. So we're also getting another 10 of Pentacles. We're getting the Page of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So this is reiterating that this is this happy family life. Like all the stuff that you've gone through, all of these battles that you've fought, all of these mental battles, all of these actual battles, conflicts that you have are ending. And you're transforming, and you're just emerging. You still need a little bit more help, because it's all here for you. This 10 of Pentacles is this happy family life in the 3D space. Because really soon we're going to be having this message. This Page of Wands is going to be sending a message of wanting to take action. So there's going to be some action moving forward, because we're also emerging more in a public victory. So this action, it's almost like some of you are going to be coming into where your relationship is going to be more out in the open. And this is about, you know, this energy of having gone through that challenged energy of the 5 and moving towards victory and being heralded as having the victory coming out. It's like that in the deck I usually use. It's the image of the horse going into the boat out of the craziness. Because we're also getting the 4 of Swords and this 5 of Pentacles. So this is this energy that's on its way out right now. We're getting the 4. This is about being overwhelmed in your headspace, needing to take a nap before you go, and you end up continuing that path. And the 5 of Pentacles is where you're done with this phase of feeling like the help is here for you. This beautiful warmth and love and this church light is here for you in the 5 of Pentacles. But it's like you're done with this feeling like you're left out in the cold. You know, this is where you've been, and this is where, it's like this is just reminding you of how far you've come. Because we're also getting the Chariot moving forward and the 4 of Cups. Because the universe has been offering you this cup, this beautiful love. And you moving through this awareness that you co-create with the universe is very, very, very important. And we are moving forward in victory here twice with the 6 of Swords and this Chariot energy. It's like you've gone from this place of feeling like you're in your headspace needing a nap, and like you just know you're having this victory. Okay, well that's a bunch of things all at once already. So I want to talk a little bit about this journey for the Divine Feminine of like, what's this? Let's see what else. Ooh. Because you're currently in a place where you are defending what you've built. You've come so far. We've got the 9 of Wands here and the 10 of Wands. You know, this is just reminding you how far you've come, to have confidence, to not give up. And again, here's another page, another message of truth. So we're getting the completion of a cycle. The 2 pages here next to each other are talking and they're looking at each other. Isn't that fascinating? So we're getting action and we're getting truth. And I can't even tell you how many times these two cards have just come out in my private readings within the last few days. So there is something happening here for the Divine Feminine Collective that's also happening with my clients I've been doing readings for. So there is some action coming forward and standing in your truth, which is the message from your Divine Masculine, because here it is the moon, right? This is your intuition about this has been accurate. The fears are gone. These fears that of being here you've moved through them. Through your intuitive abilities, you've been able to connect to these sides of yourself that matter. And then we're getting the Knight of Pentacles again, moving forward. The Divine Masculine is going to be moving forward into making this offer of a stable, happy family life, because we're getting obviously the Ten of Pentacles being here, and he's about to, because he's connected to his intuition, it's like this truth is that this is the message from the Divine Masculine, I'm feeling, because he's saying, I'm ready to give you a message where I'm coming from a place of taking action in my truth, because I've realized the sides of myself where my fears have been holding me back. And now I'm actually ready to move forward. I'm not going to do it super quickly because I'm the Knight of Pentacles. I'm ready to move forward. I am going to move forward. It may be a little slowly, but I am taking the action to move forward. Because I've been through this phase of self-discovery. I've been through this place of really understanding. You know, you may not have heard from me for a while because I've been in this hermit energy. I've been really trying to figure out what these spiritual lessons are in my life, because you are my Queen of Wands. I adore you, and you are so strong and you're so magnetic. You are very, very confident and warm and kind, and I appreciate that about you through this path. Because then we're also getting the Nine of Pentacles, which is this energy of just this final little piece of solitude. Before we get to the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Earth right here, okay? So it's like he's just on the brink, okay? Because this 10 is here, this 9 is here, because the 5 of Wands is over, this chaos is over. I understand that I am moving forward in my truth with a new beginning with you. This Hanged Man energy. And again, I don't read reversals in this deck, and of course, as I say that, all of a sudden this comes out like glaring at me going, don't you turn me over. No, you need to have me upside down. So this Hanged Man temporary this standstill energy is flipped over, meaning he knows what he wants to do, and he's starting to change it for the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know I haven't been doing these freeform readings for you guys as much on YouTube. I've been doing them a lot in my client readings, but I'm starting to do them now because, this is just Spirit bringing all these cards in this particular order, telling the story, and this is so freaking beautiful. All right. Whew. Okay, okay. So there we go. This is why this is for those of you that the union is imminent and ready to show up. Okay, so what I want to do now is there may be some final clearing work, some healing work. What do we need to let go of in order for this final energy to be cleared for those of you? This is again for the collective. But this is a beautiful deck called the Power of Surrender cards, and I have never even seen them in person, but I was drawn to buying them because I knew that they would support us, especially Divine Feminines, in what do we need to surrender in this journey? Because we talk about it all the time. So let's see what the Divine Feminine Collective needs to surrender, the ones that this is resonating for. Surrender your addictions, surrender to receiving support and love, and surrender to play. So it says, whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace with healthier alternatives. I feel like this, certainly this could be physical substances, but more often than not, it's that final little residue, remnant of the codependent patterns of not feeling worthy of love. Okay, not feeling like we can fully be loved for being, because this is why this is coming through, the surrender to receiving support and love. So many of the Divine Feminines that are surrendering from codependent past partners, really starting to believe and to just know that they are worthy of love, are also in the process of, it says, allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off of you and simultaneously nurture you. So those of you that this is the last final thing that needs to be cleared, is really important, because this is also surrender to play, which is take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun, play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. This is spirit saying, you know, go out and have some fun. This is fun. You know it's about to happen. You feel it's about to happen. You know it's coming. So go out and have a flippin' good time, because this is where you're in your playful vibration, that energy, that youthful exuberance that really matters when it comes to the divine, the twin flame union. Is there's this playfulness, this innocence, this beauty and fun and lightheartedness that is such a hallmark of this connection. And so I'm an EFT practitioner. Those of you that know EFT, the emotional freedom technique, I've used it with clients for well over almost 15 years now. And in EFT, I always talk about when we clear something energetically. So right now we're surrendering this, but you can clear something energetically, but nature abhors a vacuum, so something's going to fly right in order to take its place. So when I clear things, I immediately like to replace them with something else. So I'm taking my my Power of Love activation cards. And what I love about this deck is these are actually going to activate a love vibration for the collective right now. So we're surrendering divine feminines for this is resonating with on the brink of union. We're going to immediately activate 3 other energies and themes relating to love, okay? So we're getting rid of these and we're making room for satisfaction, self-love, and detachment. Oh, it's so beautiful. So right now what we're doing is activating the energy of satisfaction, where you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others will no longer define who you are. This is this addiction. I love it's coming right under this addiction, which is like you don't need self-approval because you've healed this codependent pattern. Codependent partners need approval from others. They need to do because they don't feel worthy unless they're doing something to show that they're loving. So this is what they're healing, is I am no longer needing I'm no longer needing approval from you because I have it from myself and I know who I am. And to surrender to receiving support and love is that this concept of self-love is that you realize love self is necessary to love another. As this final piece is once it's like I'm seeing like that final piece of the puzzle. You click that final piece of the puzzle in, and that is where you truly embody the energy of self-love. Because you cannot attract your partner, your divine counterpart, if there's something in you that you're not fully expressing the love of yourself. And then surrender to play, and then we're getting detachment with it, which is you're releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So this is activating the energy of detachment, where you know, like this woman, this girl, she's going out to play because she knows it's happening. She absolutely knows it's happening. She doesn't worry. She doesn't care. And in the meantime, she's going to go have fun, and she's going to go be her vibrant, youthful, beautiful, feminine self. And she knows that eventually her divine masculine is going to be skipping down this path towards this beautiful home. So there we go. This is what's coming up right now for the divine feminines collectively. Now, if this is something where you guys you're interested in possibly doing, so this is how I'm doing my readings with some of my clients right now, is to really understand what they need to release, but then what they need to activate in their vibration. All of this healing work that we're doing does need to be supported on an energetic level, not just on a conscious level. We need to be doing energy work, energy healing, whatever modalities call to you. That's why I did the flower essence special for Valentine's Day, because flower essences are beautiful tools to help support the energetic shift of consciousness and the emotional healing process. And so if this is something you'd love to have done in your reading, then reach out to me in a private reading. I can certainly pull these types of cards for you if this is what you want. And if you want, I'll put the information down below. But this is something I've been incorporating in my readings over the last several days, and it's just been so beautiful, because I'll do a reading for someone, and then all of a sudden these just come through, and they're always just so perfect. So okay, so I guess that's it. I don't think I have any more announcements, but I hope you let me know if you like this type of reading, if this is resonating with you, if this is something that you feel like you'd like to see more of, even in the general readings. I'd love your feedback. because I'm always evolving, and I've always got some new things I'm bringing in, and sometimes these brand new ducks that are fitting in exactly at the perfect time for a reason. So I just go with it, and they've been, I just go with what Spirit brings me, and it's always just been so, you know, I just go with it, and it happens, and it's beautiful. So I hope this has been helpful, and I wish you all the best in abundant love always. Until next time, bye.